deepest gratitude towards our principal.
हाँ, कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है प्लस कुछ दिख नहीं रहा है। अपना जो पुराना वाला वॉलपेपर था ना, वही दिख
Start Kuru Siddesh. Should I start? Fine. So, good afternoon, everyone.
Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. I think Nina ma'am is on hold. She was on a call. So if she
Oh,
needs to
dear participants, I would like to inform you all that we will be starting the event in just a few minutes. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ashwamedh, and I will be having the pleasure of being one of your hosts today. First of all, I would like to welcome you all to Finova Stock Exchange, presented to you by the BFM Department of SIS College of Commerce and Economics. We are so delighted that you could join us for what can only describe as a special and one of a kind mock stock event.
It is indeed a unique event, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mansi, and I'll be the other host for today. The aim of our event is to emulate the life experience of stock market and to instill a sense of basic understanding about the mechanism of stock market and trading of stocks.
Before we continue with the rules today, we would like to extend our deepest gratitude towards our principal, Dr. Neena Roy Chaudhary, and our esteemed faculty. Thank you so much for joining us today. I would also like to thank IMS Pro School for sponsoring our cash prize for today. The first place will receive rupees 1500, while the second place will receive rupees 1000. Now, I would like to ask the principal to say a few words.
Thank you, Ashwamed. Good afternoon to everyone, to students and other participants from all over the country. I'm very, very happy to welcome you all to the Finova Stock Exchange event organized by the BFM department of the SIS College of Commerce and Economics Autonomous. We are located in Mumbai. And as you're aware, Mumbai is the financial capital of the country, and I'm very happy that our BFM department, the faculty and the students have organized this event. I wish the event a bull run. And even though we are in the middle of a pandemic and there are people are fearful about a number of things, I congratulate the team on the initiative and going ahead, because I think nothing better than events, than participating and treating life as normal. This is one of the ways in which we can go ahead, and it's very much a spirit of Mumbai resilience and moving forward. So I'm very happy that this is taking place. I also thank IMS for sponsoring the prizes. I'm sure the students and all participants will enjoy the event, and I'm sure there are many more such interesting events to come from the BFM department. Once again, hearty congratulations to the team, to the organizing team and to the faculty. And also all the best to the participants. And I'm sure you're going to have a lot of food for thought, and I'm sure you will also enjoy the event. Now, all the best once again. Thank you, Ashwamed. Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those kind words.
Now, let us go ahead with the rules. As you can see, rule number 1, there will be 5 stocks to trade, 5 rounds of news and 6 rounds of stock prices. Rule number 2, you will have to use Google Forms to fill out your trade orders. All you have to do is use the unique code given to you. Make sure you use proper unique code, or else your trade orders will not be accepted. Moving ahead, select the stock you want to trade, select the action, buy or sell, and lastly, select the quantity of your stock. Rule number 3. Place your trades assuming you are provided with 10 lakhs of capital. And rule number 4. Short selling is not allowed. That is, if you have 100 shares and you sell 200 shares, you will have a negative balance, and participants with negative balance will be disqualified on the spot. So I request everyone to sit with a pencil, paper and calculator to carry out your calculations.
And now, let me introduce you guys to stocks that you have to trade with. HDFC, as we all know, is a housing finance company and a financial conglomerate. Reliance Industries has interest in the oil and gas sector as well as the telecom sector through Geo and the retail segment. Sun Pharma is one of the largest generic drug maker in the world, having most of its revenues through India and the United States. Tata Motors has its interest in the auto sector and manufactures passengers as well as commercial vehicles. BBTC is the holding company of the Wadia group of companies, and most notable is its more than 50% stake in Britannia Industries, which is more than 42,000 crores, while its own market cap is around 8,305 crores.
Let us start with round 0. The prices of the stocks are displayed on the screen. STSC has a stock price of rupees 1910, Reliance Industries have 2067, whereas Sun Pharma has rupees 510 stock price, Tata Motors have rupees 130, while BBTC has rupees 1000. I request all the participants to note down the prices or take a screenshot. It's news flash time. We have received some news in the morning. HDFC Limited plans to list its subsidiary HDFC AMC. Reliance becomes debt-free after raising a record sum of Rs 1.69 trillion from global investors. The next news is Sun Pharma gets 9 observations from US FDA for its halal plant in Gujarat. And the last news for round 1 is Tata Motor improves in quarter 2 as sales in China are up by 14% on quarter-on-quarter basis and 3.7% on year-over-year basis. The trading window is now open. Please start placing your orders. All the participants have exactly 5 minutes to trade. So, trade wisely.
Participants are hereby reminded that they have exactly 3.5 minutes left for this round to end. You guys have exactly 1 minute left on the clock. Hurry up. Last 30 seconds remaining, guys. Place your trades if you haven't.
Trading windows are now closed. Let us take a look at round 1 prices with effect to round 0. HDFC stock price has increased up to rupees 1987 as they listed its subsidiary HDFC AMC. Reliance Industries stock price has also increased up to rupees 2153 as they successfully become debt free. Sun Pharma stock price has dropped to rupees 445 as it got 9 observations for its Salol plant. Tata Motors stock price has increased up to rupees 144 as they improved in quarter 2 sales. And lastly, BBTC stock price is up to rupees 1095. I request all the participants to note down the prices or take a screenshot.
And now we arrive at the second round. Here are the news flash for the second round. HDFC plans to list its another subsidiary, HDFC Life Insurance. Reliance. Reliance suffers the worst slump in 11 years as fuel demand falls. Sun Pharma is all set to acquire Canada's Equinox through its subsidiary of US Taro Pharma. Tata Motors. The SP Group files plans in the Supreme Court to part ways from Tata. BBTC. The managing director is sentenced for 2 years imprisonment in Japan for drug possession. The trading window starts now. You will have exactly 5 minutes to place your trades, so trade wisely. Participants are hereby reminded that they have exactly 3.5 minutes left on the clock. A gentle reminder, guys, you have exactly a minute and a half left for this round to end. Participants, you have the last 30 minutes for this round to end. Place your trades if you haven't. Here are the round 2 prices with effect to round 1. The price of HDFC has increased to 2032 rupees because of HDFC's plans to list its another subsidiary, HDFC Life Insurance. While at the same time, the price of Reliance Industries has decreased to 1973 rupees because Reliance is suffering the worst slump in 11 years as fuel demand falls. While the opposite holds true for Sun Pharma, whose price has increased to 492 rupees because of its plans to acquire Canada's Equinox through its subsidiary US Taro Pharma. Tata Motors' price has decreased to 135 rupees because of plans of the SP Group to file a case in the Supreme Court. And the same negative streak continues for BBTC, whose managing director is sentenced for 2 years imprisonment in Japan for drug possession. I kindly request all the participants to either note down the respective prices or take a screenshot.
Here comes a news flash for round 3. SDFC scan uncovered in DHFL sentiments negative for SDFCs. Reliance become the first network to cross 40 crore customers with net addition of 35 lakh subscribers. A whistleblower of Sun Pharma accused the company of committing corporate governance and tax-related lapses. The next news is Indian Army orders 31,920 units of Safari Storm from Tata Motors. And the last news is PBTC board proposes intercorporate deposits to be given to Go Air. The proposed resolution faced huge opposition from institutional investors. The trading window is now open. Please start placing your orders.
Participants are hereby reminded that they have exactly 1 minute left on the round. Last 20 seconds remaining, guys. Hurry up.
The trading windows are now closed. Let us take a look at round 3 prices with effect from round 2. HDFC stock price has dropped up to rupees 1955 as a scam was uncovered. Reliance Industries stock price has increased up to rupees 2145 as Jio becomes the first network to cross 40 crore customers. Sun Pharma stock price is down to rupees 455 as a whistleblower accused the company of committing corporate governance and tax related lapses. Tata Motors stock price is up to rupees 150 as Indian Army ordered 31,920 units of Safari Storm. And lastly, BBTC price is decreased to rupees 750 as the proposed resolution faced huge opposition from institutional investors. I request all the participants to note down the prices or take a screenshot. Round The next round will start soon. Till then, plan your next steps.
And now we arrive at the fourth round. Here are the news flash for the fourth round. Reliance. Reliance Retail plans to acquire the retail, wholesale, logistics, and the warehousing business of the Future Group for a little over 24,700 crores. Sun Pharma. Sun Pharma to sell COVID-19 drug Favipiravir in India along with another antiviral. Remdesivir has emerged as one of the most sought after drugs at hospitals fighting COVID 19 in India. Tata Motor. The Supreme Court has allowed the SP Group to sell all its stake in the Tata Group, thus ending a decade long partnership. BBTC. News is incoming that the aviation sector is facing headwinds and after Jet Airways, Go Air is likely to go bankrupt soon. Participants, since we need a little time to calculate your results, we would request you to start trading at 3:45 exact. And you will have 3:45 to 3:40, 5 minutes exact to trade to place your trades. Remember, you will have to trade at 3:45 exact. Participants kindly note that you will receive the prices for this round at 3:50 exact. I repeat, the prices for this round will be received by you at exactly 3:50 p.m. Here are the round 4 prices with effect to round 3. HDFC. The price of HDFC has increased to 1970. The price of Reliance Industries has also increased to 2355 because Reliance Retail plans to acquire the retail wholesale logistics and all the business of the future group for 24,700 crores. The same positive streak continues for Sun Pharma, whose price has also increased to 482 rupees because of Sun Pharma's plans to sell COVID-19 drugs Favipiravir and Remdesivir in India. While the opposite holds true for Tata Motors, whose price has decreased to 145 rupees because the Supreme Court has allowed the SP Group to sell all its stake in the Tata Group, ending a decade-long partnership. And the same negative streak continues for BBTC because of news incoming that the aviation sector is facing headwinds, and after Jet Airways, Go Air is also likely to go bankrupt soon. We will give you a little time to note down the prices or take a screenshot of the respective prices before we move on to the next round.
Here comes a news flash for the last round. HDFC plans to list another subsidiary, HDFC Argo General Insurance. Amazon files arbitration in Singapore court to disrupt Reliance and Future Group deal. The next news is Sun Pharma announced their quarterly results. The Tata Motors has recalled all the units of vehicles from the Indian Army as other reports of vehicles catching fire and constant breakdowns. And lastly, BPTC board to hold talks for merger with Britannia. The trading window will open at 3:55 p.m. So start placing order exactly at 3:55. Till then, plan your next steps.
Participants are reminded that they have exactly 3 minutes left for the round to complete. Participants are hereby reminded that they have exactly a minute and a half left for this round to end. Last 30 seconds remaining, guys. Hurry up.
Final stock prices with effect to round 4 are displayed on the screen. SDFC has increased up to rupees 2070 as it's listed another subsidiary named HDFC Argo General Insurance, whereas Reliance Industries stock price is down to rupees 1800 as Amazon filed arbitration to describe Reliance and Future Group's deal. Sun Pharma stock price has increased up to rupees 497 as it announced its quarterly results. Tata Motors stock price has dropped to rupees 120 as all the units of vehicles were recalled. And lastly, BBTC stock price is up to rupees 1030 as its merger with Britannia was successful.
Participants are kindly requested to take a screenshot or note down the respective prices.
I request all the participants to be patient while we calculate the results. Till then, we would like you all to have a look at this video.
In the 1600s, the Dutch East India Company employed hundreds of ships to trade gold, porcelain, spices, and silks around the globe. But running this massive operation wasn't cheap. In order to fund their expensive voyages, the company turned to private citizens. individuals who could invest money to support the trip in exchange for a share of the ship's profits. This practice allowed the company to afford even grander voyages, increasing profits for both themselves and their savvy investors. Selling these shares in coffee houses and shipping ports across the continent, the Dutch East India Company unknowingly invented the world's first stock market. Since then, companies have been collecting funds from willing investors to support all kinds of businesses. And today, the stock market has schools, careers, and even whole television channels dedicated to understanding it. But the modern stock market is significantly more complicated than its original incarnation. So how do companies and investors use the market today? Let's imagine a new coffee company that decides to launch on the market. First, the company will advertise itself to big investors. If they think the company is a good idea, they get the first crack at investing and then sponsor the company's initial public offering, or IPO. This launches the company onto the official public market, where any company or individual who believes the business could be profitable might buy a stock. Buying stocks makes those investors partial owners in the business. Their investment helps the company to grow, and as it becomes more successful, more buyers may see potential and start buying stocks. As demand for those stocks increases, so does their price, increasing the cost for prospective buyers and raising the value of the company's stocks people already own. For the company, this increased interest helps fund new initiatives and also boosts its overall market value by showing how many people are willing to invest in their idea. However, if for some reason a company starts to seem less profitable, the reverse can also happen. If investors think their stock value is going to decline, they'll sell their stocks with the hopes of making a profit before the company loses more value. As stocks are sold and demand for the stock goes down, the stock price falls, and with it, the company's market value. This can leave investors with big losses, unless the company starts to look profitable again. This seesaw of supply and demand is influenced by many factors. Companies are under the unavoidable influence of market forces, such as the fluctuating price of materials, changes in production technology, and the shifting costs of labor. Investors may be worried about changes in leadership, bad publicity, or larger factors like new laws and trade policies. And of course, plenty of investors are simply ready to sell valuable stocks and pursue personal interests. All these variables cause day-to-day noise in the market, which can make companies appear more or less successful. And in the stock market, appearing to lose value often leads to losing investors, and in turn, losing actual value. Human confidence in the market has the power to trigger everything from economic booms to financial crises. And this difficult-to-track variable is why most professionals promote reliable long-term investing over trying to make quick cash. However, experts are constantly building tools in efforts to increase their chances of success in this highly unpredictable system. But the stock market is not just for the rich and powerful. With the dawn of the internet, everyday investors can buy stocks in many of the exact same ways a large investor would. And as more people educate themselves about this complex system, they too can trade stocks, support the businesses they believe in, and pursue their financial goals. The first step is getting invested.
Participants are requested to be patient. We are in the process of calculating the results. The results will be announced soon. there were a lot of errors in the results, we will be posting the results on your WhatsApp till 5 p.m. So please, all the participants, be patient and stay tuned. Also, all the participants will receive an email receive an e-certificate via mail before 5th December. So please don't forget to check your mails. Everyone is requested to fill the feedback form, for which the link will be provided on your WhatsApp group. Any queries related to cash prize and e-certificates will be solved on your WhatsApp group itself.
It gives me immense pleasure to propose the vote of thanks after experiencing such a wonderful event. To initiate with, I would like to thank the principal of our college, Dr. Neena Roy Chaudhary, for giving us this golden opportunity to conduct the event. I, since, I sincerely thank all the participants and the faculty members for supporting us and making this a grand success. Once again, I thank one and all for all those who are present over here. Thank you. And also, details of the winners will be displayed on your WhatsApp group shortly before around 5 p.m. The live streaming will be ending now. Thank you for attending.